All right, is everybody all logged in? Because
Yeah.
I know that you're on a time crunch because you have specials coming up. So I'm going to go ahead, give me a thumbs up if you can see our seesaw screen. Good job. All right, so in seesaw, let me go ahead and show you. Last week we learned about Irma Ron Hill, and we also learned about Abigail Adams. And then the week before that, we did Martin Luther King. And so today we are going to continue working on learning new individuals that have helped change our community and our history. And one of those individuals today is Thurgood Marshall. So we're going to watch a video on him, and then you're going to do a little four questions on a little paragraph about Thurgood Marshall, and then you're going to turn it in. But make sure that you read those questions very good, because some of those questions are going to be asking two things, like his birthday. They're going to ask you when he was born, which is the date, and where he was born, which is the location, which city and state. And so those are some questions that you may need to look extra careful on, because sometimes we miss those questions, okay? All right, so in Seesaw, we have Thurgood Marshall. So Miss Fullington actually Thurgood Marshall's, I've attached a video of Thurgood Marshall. So we're going to go ahead and watch that video, and you can watch that video if you need to watch it a second time for your to help you with your questions. Okay. All right, so let's go ahead and watch the video. Sorry, guys. Give me a thumbs up if you can see our video before we start it, just to make sure it's uploaded on everybody's screen. Okay. I'm going to go ahead. Kaylin, you can't see it yet? All right. What you may have to do, sweetie, is log off and log back on.
I was just on it.
You were just on it? And it turned off? Okay, so log off and log back on. We won't start without you. Got it? Okay.
All you have to do is press on the side.
Okay, thank you, Omar, for helping her. All right, let's go ahead. It's going to have a 5-second commercial, so let's go ahead and wait for that 5 seconds to go by, and we'll skip the ad.
That face that is usually covered by her phone.
There we go.
Hey, Uncle Block. It's closed. She might have left the meeting. He probably did. Probably slow internet. Super slow internet. Or does she go with 8 others thing? We can just go to the assignment.
Can you hear me?
Yes.
Sorry, guys. My internet connection went out.
So, I knew it.
Why don't you go ahead and, since y'all can view the video on your own, watch the video and then complete the assignment, okay? So, just because there's technical issues and you can't see, can you only see my picture? Can you see me?
Yes. We can see the screen, but it's just paused. I can see you.
You can see me? Who else cannot see me? You can see me now? Okay. Let's see. We'll try this again. And if it doesn't work, then you'll go ahead and go in and do it on your own, okay?
Okay. Please don't work. Please wait.
Guys, make sure you're not being rude because you are being recorded. Can y'all see the screen?
Yeah.
Okay, so we're going to go ahead and try it again. Let's see.
Homeschool Paul. I love the videos. I love learning. So I need to learn, and it's fun. Homeschool Paul.
Here we go. Today, we are going to learn about Thurgood Marshall. Thurgood Marshall, a lawyer, a civil rights leader, and the first African-American Supreme Court Justice. Here's the story of this extraordinary man. Thurgood Marshall was born in 1908 in Baltimore, Maryland. Even as a young child, his parents taught him about the importance of the rule of law and the Constitution. While growing up, Thurgood Marshall saw how African Americans were mistreated. Things were segregated. Segregated means separated by race. As a young man, Thurgood Marshall wanted to attend the University of Maryland, but was refused just because he was African American. He attended Howard University instead. He became a great lawyer, and most of his cases were civil rights cases. Civil rights are rights that every person should have. He fought unfair treatment as a civil rights lawyer. His most famous case was Brown versus Board of Education. He argued in front of the Supreme Court that we should not be segregated, but that things should be fair and equal. This important case made school segregation illegal. Then, in 1967, President Lyndon B. Johnson appointed him to the Supreme Court. He was the first African American Supreme Court Justice. It was awesome. Thurgood Marshall served for 24 years in the Supreme Court. The Supreme Court is the highest court of the country and decides if laws follow the Constitution or not. Thurgood Marshall, a lawyer, a civil rights leader, the first African-American Supreme Court Justice, and a man who never gave up the fight for fair and equal treatment. Thanks so much for watching this video on Thurgood Marshall. We hope it was informative, helpful, and inspirational, and we hope to see you next time.
Okay, so that was a short video.
That was too quick.
It's very quick, but there's a lot more information on the seesaw activity, so I'm going to go ahead and show you that. Yes, Mackenzie?
My iPad's on 4%.
Okay, so Mackenzie, why don't you go ahead and log off and get your iPad charged right now, and then you can sit not close to, but well enough where you can see the screen. So that way you can do your seesaw activity, okay? All right. So I'm going to go ahead and share the seesaw page and show you the actual activity, what you're going to be doing today. Go ahead and give me a thumbs up if you can see our seesaw page.
Yep.
All right. Can everybody see our seesaw page? Okay, so in Seesaw, what you're going to do is you're going to add a response. So I'm going to be a sample student so you can see exactly what we're doing. So we're doing the same thing we did last week you're going to read the paragraph about Thurgood Marshall. Remember, Miss Wellington said that we are going to highlight important information. So that would be like the title, if you see names, dates, names of cities or state, your names of cities. Those are some things that are going to help you find the answers to these questions. So if you find the answer to number 1, remember Miss Wellington said highlight that sentence and then label it number 1. So that just tells me that you found the answer for number 1, okay? All right, and so on the second slide, it has only 4 questions, but remember Miss Wellington said there may be 2 within 1 question. So number 1 is one of those examples. When and where was Thurgood Marshall born? So when is the date he was born? Where is the location? So that the city or the state. Number 2 says, what is one of Thurgood's major accomplishments? So what did he do in our country that was good for us? So it was one thing that he did.
Help the brown race.
Oh, the brown versus Boer. Yeah, you could definitely put that. That's something that you can highlight in your paragraph, Aiden. So that way you know that's for number 2, okay? Number 3 says, what was Thurgood's job before becoming a judge? So what was his job before he became a judge? Okay. And then number 4, so make sure, Aiden, we don't say those answers out loud because you're giving everybody the answers. You may know that you may know the answer, but let's keep it to ourselves. That's part of our research. You got to find it in the paragraph. Number 4, what big case was Thurgood responsible for? So that's something else that you probably, big case means what did he win in court? Which case did he win in court that was most famous? So that's in the video too that can help you. All right, so once you're done with all 4 questions, you're gonna press the green check mark, guys. And then if you are done with reflex math and imagine learning, then you'll just hop on to Epic and free read until it's time for specials, okay, guys? All right, you may log out and complete your activity. I'll see you for reading. Dixie, did you have a question?
Hi, Miss Wellington. Yes. Can we work with somebody?
So not on this one, sweetie, okay? Not on today's assignments. These are ones that I want to make sure that you can do on your own, but you can definitely ask the substitute teacher to read it to you, okay, Dixie? All right. Isabel, did you have a question?
My iPad's about to die.
Okay, so go ahead and charge it, and then you can work on it at the same time it's charging, okay? All right, I'll see you in reading. Bye.